Sue, why did you want to do it?
Well, straight away, I know that a couple of mates of mine, right, Les Dennis and Leslie Joseph did the one. They did one, Jeff, to Rome, you see, met the Pope. Anyway, so I said, do you know, I'd like to give this a go. So I just said, right, OK, what do we have to do? You know, what's our input? And when they said, you know, you've got to walk a bit, so if you like a bit of walking. And I went, where is it? Fatima, oh yeah, go on, it'll be like a bit of a holiday. Actually, it wasn't straight a holiday because she really had to do the work. But it was interesting and it was an adventure that you've never done before. So I thought, yeah, I want to do this.
Yeah, well, talking of adventures, because Bobby, actually, though, you have a personal connection with the route, right?
Yes. So my parents are from a place called Kerala in southwest India, and they moved to London in the late 70s. But Kerala, because of sort of geographical position in India, this had like long-term trade with Portugal. So my family had been Catholic. So actually, my parents, growing up, we went to primary Catholic and secondary school. And actually, my mother and auntie have been to Fatima themselves.
What?
And actually, like, I didn't realise, but
You didn't know?
Get it out. Is it coming out? My mum gave me this little necklace. So I would say, like, as a child in my teens, if faith was like a phone reception, it was 5G, strong, solid. But in my sort of 20s, when I worked in the city, it sort of dropped down to 2G, maybe 1G. So this pilgrimage is an opportunity to try and top up my faith as well.
And you were educating the gang along the way. Like you said, it's a tough route, and this is the first series where there's been a deadline. You had to get to the sanctuary in the city of Fatima by a certain time. So over 350 kilometres of trekking over 15 days. I mean, what could go wrong?
Hello. I've no idea where we are.
Meanwhile, Rita and her fellow pilgrims are still at the mercy of their map-reading skills.
We are actually miles off the path.
Yeah, we're miles off.
We took, that's what happened. Look, we were there, we took a right instead of a left.
Currently, the situation is we're lost.
I don't think they should have the map again. Do you? I mean, they're not very good.
I think we should sack them.
So this gets us back eventually to the blue path. A little bit circuitous. Yeah.
Shall we go?
Do we all agree?
Come on then.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So obviously from that clip, you didn't approve of the map reading skill.
Oh, no.
Yeah, now we know, now we've seen it.
Yeah, but they kept saying, no, I think we're OK, we're fine. But sadly, Rita, she kept turning the map upside down, dear.
I tell you for why. Right. I like to read a map.
Yeah.
North orientated, which I think most people do.
It makes
Bobby,
sense.
because he's so clever, has to read it in the direction of travel.
Oh gosh, both of us clashing.
So we were like this. We were doing this anyway. We did about an hour's detour, but we got there in the end.
Yeah.
More exercise.
You say that, he had an app. That's what he was doing the whole time.
But it was really good, though, bless him. He kept saying, you know, because he was like the educationist on the way. He said, now, you know, in the 19th century, we had this, that, the other.
Yeah.
Would you like to go on one?
Yes.
The walk, just going for the walk.
I'm up for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they sold it to you.